SmartInspect is a quality assurance platform, a software and app that helps somebody understand how clean their building is. So whether it's an entire campus or a portfolio of many facilities or a single building, they can either hold their vendor accountable for the highest standards or help their in-house team continue to improve. We work with all industries, the primary ones being higher ed, K-12, healthcare, government, corporate America, mass transit, property management, multi-tenant buildings, and pharma and research.
Getting started with SmartInspect was actually not that difficult. The SmartInspect folks at Core America were very, very helpful. They did online training with us, and the program is overall, I think, is pretty easy to use. You could tell talking to the team that they all had great knowledge, years worth of custodial knowledge. These guys knew what they were talking about. They'd all been in the business for 30 years.
SmartInspect is a great way to show where the gaps are and then be able to communicate by photos to a staff member to say, this is what you missed. Then being able to talk about it holistically to say, do we have enough people? Do we need to use better tools and equipment? SmartInspect helps you in that sense because it identifies all those gaps that can happen in a program.
The idea is to improve efficiencies. So as you review your data, as you dig down a little deeper, we're able to help you find those cost savings and help your team become more and more efficient.
SmartInspect helps us provide the data that we need to communicate to our leadership.
In the times that I need to present data to the powers that be, I know that the data is there in SmartInspect, and all I have to do is pull it out to tell the story that I need them to hear.
SmartInspect's made my job easier just by, first of all, having a wealth of data at your fingertips.
Reports are incredibly powerful because a lot of quality programs stop at the data, and without the right reporting, you can never do the corrective action and actually fix the problems and know that you've corrected them.
You have a wide array of reports. So if you want a simple one-page summary, you got it. If you want to go a little bit deeper and get more granular with the data and have a nice 10-page summary with charts, graphs, and tables, you got it there. With all this reporting with SmartInspect, you're able to achieve your compliance level, whether through APA, whether through FIT, and you're able to close the quality loop, which is really important.
So what SmartInspect does is it takes the subjectivity off the table and it uses data and precise quality measurements to know exactly how clean you are, and then to report both the positives and the negatives to the customer. In a complaint-driven industry, SmartInspect will help you show what you're doing well and prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the building is clean where it needs to be and that you're addressing the deficiencies that you're finding.
That's what I really love, is that the numbers that we get out of SmartInspect tell a story. It tells what's being cleaned properly. It tells what's not being cleaned properly. It tells what attributes need to be worked on, whether it's debris or dust or dull or whatever. It just gives you all that information. So it takes all the guessing out of it, and it's just right there. And I love it. I love it.
SmartInspect is built for speed. I built it that way. All you have to do is note the exceptions when you're walking around. If I walk into this room and it's clean, it's one click. The next room, clean, one click. Next room, something's dirty. You only have a few clicks to identify that, and off you go again. If you have to spend too much time doing this, you're not going to do it. So we keep it simple.
The main benefits of SmartInspect, it's going to save you a lot of time. It's very easy to use, and the data is going to empower you to have your buildings as clean as they've ever been.
In SmartInspect, hands down, I've been in this industry since I was like 12 years old. I kid you not. A quality inspection program is a top 5 thing for a successful custodial business. Without it, you have no way to measure what you're doing.
I would 100% recommend Core America and SmartInspect. They are very personable. They're very open. I feel like one of their most important clients. And when I have a need, it feels to me that they drop everything to come and meet my need.
If you're thinking about any kind of quality assurance software for the cleaning industry or any kind of consulting services, I would encourage you to look at anyone you want. Check them all out. Once you do that, you're going to end up with Core America and you'll end up using SmartInspect. And the reason is we've been at this for so many years. We've refined every bit of it, and we're continuing to refine it every day. The competitors are just getting farther and farther behind all the time. You'll pick us.